So, you know my name. Good. Because I know everything about you. Your darkest secret. Your ultimate weakness. I know you are Bruce Wayne.
Well, hello there, my fellow Doombots and Latvarian citizens, and today we are going to be talking about The Dark Knight. We are going to be talking about The Batman 2. Everybody and their grandmother has been speculating about who the villain of the next installment of The Dark Knight Matt Reeves universe will be. And let me tell you, I loved the very first movie. I enjoyed it so much. I thought it was literally a masterpiece, one of the greatest comic book movies of all time. And Matt Reeves, after a long layoff, has finally come out of the shadows to give us all hungry Batman fans some updates. One tidbit that Matt Reeves gave us about the Batman was that it would be a villain that we've never seen before on the silver screen. We're talking about no Riddler, no Penguin, no Joker, no Catwoman, no Mr. Freeze, no Bane, Two-Face, Ra's al Ghul, Scarecrow, or Talia al Ghul. It's gonna be something completely different. Not even Poison Ivy, baby. We're gonna be seeing a villain that we've never seen before. We all know that in the previous installment we got the Riddler, Penguin, and a small tidbit of Barry Keoghan's Joker. And let me tell you, I'm very interested because that dude looks like a freaking mutant, okay? But there's only one villain, in my opinion, that makes sense. I think that everybody else is wrong and I'm the only one that's right. And I'm going to be sitting on my own island because there's only one villain that Doombot needs to see in the Batman Part 2. Two criteria: has never been in a Batman movie before on the big screen. And secondly, this movie will focus more on Bruce Wayne than on Batman's story. And let me ask you this, my fellow Doombots. What villain is more personal than your freaking psychologist? Yeah, I'm talking about freaking Hugo Strange, my boy. Woo-wee!
I knew I was better than you, Wayne. Now you have proved it.
The first time I got introduced to the character of Hugo Strange, or even the big background and catalog of Batman baddies, was in Arkham City, my certified favorite video game of all time. I will be streaming it very, very soon. In October, we're going to be doing a Batman stream-a-thon. I'm going to try to stream every single Batman game out there. Arkham Origins, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City. Those are the only free Batman games. I might be playing also Lego Batman, but I'm going on a tangent because I want to talk about freaking Hugo Strange.
You failed to live up to his expectations.
Let's talk about Hugo Strange, okay? His first appearance was in Detective Comics 36, February of 1940. It was created by Bill Finger and Bob Kane, the creators of Batman. He predates the Joker, Two-Face, Riddler, and he's the very first Batman supervillain of all time. Genius intellect, master manipulator, obsessed with Batman's psyche. What's more personal than this? Almost every single incarnation of Hugo Strange deduces that Batman is Bruce Wayne, or that Bruce Wayne is Batman. I don't know. Like, this dude is a bad Batman. In every single incarnation, this dude figures out who Batman is. Before Riddler did it in Hush, before the Penguin did it when it was an old fart. Hugo Strange is the OG Bat Unmasker. This dude is serious freaking business. He's the heavy hitter that we've never seen on the big screen. And it's time that we put the OG Batman villain where he belongs, on the big screen. And the amount of crazy stuff Hugo Strange has done in the comics, from turning human beings into literal monster man, deducing Bruce Wayne's identity as Batman. Imagine this. You are running Arkham Asylum while you're clinically insane? He's prescribing people shock treatment and stuff. He goes into his office and he wears a freaking bat costume doing karate. That's insane. This dude is freaking crazy. He's obsessed with Batman. He wants to become Batman. Even in Arkham City, if you've played this game, spoiler alert, what he has done is he has literally tried to replace Batman by taking over the role that Ra's al Ghul wants to give Batman in the League of Assassins. He tried to become the savior of Gotham. This dude is totally insane. And the crazy thing is, He knows that he is clinically insane, and still he's running an insane asylum. It is mental. This dude is freaking disturbed. It is crazy to me that this dude has not been adapted yet on the big screen. I loved him in Arkham City. I've been reading a bunch of Doctor Strange comic books. I read like Strange Apparitions the other day. Like, for sure, this dude has to be the villain in the Batman. Like, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown of what this dude has done in the comics. First of all, he's unmasked Batman multiple times. Already said that. Tried to replace Batman by dressing up as Bruce Wayne. And over his Bruce Wayne mask, he has a freaking Batman costume. It's crazy. He literally creates Monster Man by warping their DNA. Like, this dude is more dangerous than the freaking Joker. Like, with the Joker, at least you know he's insane. You don't know that Hugo Strange is crazy because he runs a fucking insane asylum. Like, imagine this. Bruce Wayne has a new psychiatrist that literally runs Arkham Asylum, so you think you're in good hands, and then you find out that the dude knows you are freaking Batman. It will be scary, man. I will be afraid for Bruce Wayne. Like, this dude is a scary, scary individual. And he is obsessed, literally obsessed with Batman and taking over his place. But he's not only just a mental threat for Batman. I think that in this incarnation, he's gonna be played by Dave Bautista, so it'll be a freaking physical threat as well. Don't you look at this and you're like, this looks kind of creepy. This is Dave Bautista in, I think it's called The Cabin in the Woods, where he plays this deluded person who thinks that the rapture is really happening. This goofy goober with his glasses and his tight shirt. I think that Dave Bautista should be playing Hugo Strange. You know, when you watch Dave Bautista, he has a warmth about him. You think that you can trust this dude. He feels like a good dude, but the moment he turns, he can be psychotic. I really think that Dave Bautista is the perfect fit, and 100% James Gunn would want to bring this dude over to the DCU, and what better way than making him the OG Batman villain? Like, how cool is that? Bringing Dave Bautista from the MCU to play the OG Batman villain. Who would say no to that? There's probably a bunch of other fan casts, but the only one that's like, if it's a complete unknown, fine or whatever, but I think that Dave Bautista is the person for the role. I think he has the range, I think he has the physicality, and I think he can be really, really freaking scary, man. Also, there have been people talking about Hush. Hush is fine, but I just think the whole backstory of him being linked with Bruce Wayne as childhood friends, it's a little bit contrived, so I don't think that's really, like, I don't want to see any freaking flashbacks of Robert Pattinson being in high school or whatever. I don't care about that stuff. I just think it's a little bit far-reached. He was fun in the Hush comic, but after that he didn't really do anything. Just a dude with a bandaged face and two guns. It's not that interesting for me personally. Another Batman villain I've seen a lot of people talking about is Talon, aka one of the assassins of the Court of Owls. That'd be interesting too, but I would prefer to see Court of Owls be done in the third installment of the Batman. I really do like Court of Owls, but I just think it's a little bit early to do this gigantic movie, because I think Court of Owls should be this crazy climax to a story, you know? But that's just my opinion. I think that we should keep it a little bit more grounded. I think that Hugo Strange is the perfect villain. I want to see Dave Bautista. I want to see them go deeper into Arkham Asylum, and also it would be cool to see Hugo Strange like experimenting on a bunch of inmates like Killer Croc, Riddler, Joker. The Batman 2 is scheduled for release on October 1st of 2027. Because it got delayed multiple times, Matt Reeves was really busy writing the script. I think it's going to be filming in late April, early May of 2026. Very excited, and I think that Hugo Strange really is the right character. I think Hugo Strange is the right pick. But that's just my pick. Let me know in the comments down below, what Batman villain do you want to see in the Batman 2? Are you as excited as me for the chance that it can be Hugo Strange? I really think that Hugo Strange is the best villain for the Batman 2. But let me know in the comments down below, okay? Doombot out, and have yourself a happy Doomsday.
So, the great Batman has fallen. Good.